Yes, good morning children. Next we have to see reactivity towards halogens. Okay, so before we see more details about the halides of alkali metals, let me give you an insight what we have already seen in chemical bonding chapter regarding Fajan's rules. Okay, this is very important concept in chemistry and I need to tell you again, and I want you to understand this concept very clearly so that you are able to move further with clarity. Okay, now what does this Fajan's rule, what does it say? It is telling you about the covalent character of different compounds, on what basis the covalent character is depending on, what are the factors. That is what we are going to see. Right now, here the first point is the size of the cation. That is the first point. This I have been telling you again and again repeatedly. If the size of the cation, if it is smaller, then polarizing power is greater and correspondingly covalent character will also increase. Right? This I have been telling you for long. Smaller the size of cation, greater the polarizing power, greater the covalent character. Why? Because when the size is small, the ability to polarize an anion will be greater. What is polarization? I have already told you that. A small cation, it is able to bring the negative charge cloud into its positive sphere. With the result, what happens? Some amount of positive and negative charge of both will get neutralized. That brings in covalent character. This is what I have told you about. Say this is the size of lithium plus. But this will have a positive sphere over a larger area. And an I minus ion, which is by the side of it, which is very large. This Li plus has the ability to polarize this I minus. What does it do? It brings the electron cloud into its positive sphere. It is crushing the I minus electron cloud and brings it into its sphere, positive sphere. So some of the negative charge cloud into the positive charge cloud will get neutralized, and that is why you say Li is covalent. It is having covalent character. Okay, so size of the cation, it decides the covalent character. Smaller the size, greater the polarizing power, greater the covalent character. So based on this, LiCl is having greater covalent character than CsCl, because down the group the size of the metal ion is increasing. Right? So smaller the size, greater the covalent character. Now come to size of the anion. Larger the anion, greater is its polarizability. Now like just now I told you about I minus, is it not? जितना बड़ा होगा उतना ही उसकी polarizability, getting polarized will be easier. So you consider here Li the more covalent है, and Lif it is more ionic. Okay, so this will be more covalent because I minus size is very big and it has the ability to get polarized because of the small size of Li plus, which is having high polarizing power. So this is having polarizing power, this is having polarizability, to get polarized. Okay, now come to charge on the ion. We just saw about size of the cation. Now let us come to charge on the ion and how does it matter. Greater the charge on the cation, greater the polarizing power. Right? Greater the charge, greater the polarizing power. Now if you consider LiCl and BeCl2. Now Li is having +1, Be is having +2. Right? So here the charge on Be is more and that of Li is less. So which will be more covalent? This will be more covalent. Okay? That's what he's telling. Greater the charge on the cation, greater the polarizing power, greater the covalent character. So BeCl2 is more covalent than LiCl. That's what I've given you another example. NaCl is less covalent than MgCl2. MgCl2 is less covalent than AlCl3 because the charge on Al is greater. Right? Okay. Now come to charge on the anion. Greater the charge on the anion, more easily polarized. And that's how it is showing covalent character. Now see the example, NaCl, Na2SO4, Na3PO4. Now all of them are sodium salts, but look at the charge on the anion. Cl minus, SO4 2 minus, PO4 3 minus. So greater the charge on the anion, more easily it is polarized. That means Na3PO4 is more covalent than NaCl. Right? Now, the last point is on electronic configuration of cation. I suppose this I have not told you in the previous chapter. So this is also an interesting concept. It's good if you know it. Now if two cations have the same charge and size, say for example CuCl and NaCl. NaCl is Na plus and Cl minus, and CuCl is Cu plus and Cl minus, is it not? Okay. Now if two cations have same charge and size, and also the size of Cu plus ion and Na plus ion is almost similar. Okay. This is, they say that for Na plus the size is around 1.02 angstrom units, and that of Cu plus is around 0.96 angstrom units. So it's very close to each other. Okay. Now if they have the same charge and size, the one with pseudo noble gas configuration. Now what is meant by pseudo noble gas configuration? That is having 18 electrons in the outermost shell. That is called as pseudo noble gas configuration. Generally, noble gas configuration means what we say. We say 8 electrons in the outermost shell. Now here I am telling 18 electrons in the outermost shell. So if they are having 18 electrons in the outermost shell, then that ion will have greater polarizing power than a cation having simple noble gas configuration. So that's what I have shown here. Cu is having an atomic number 29, and it is having a configuration 3s2, 3p6, 3d10, 4s1. Now what will be Cu plus? Cu plus will be 4s1 hata ke sab kuch hoga. So in the outermost shell you are having 2 plus 6 plus 10, that is 18. 18 electrons in the outermost shell hoga Cu plus ka. Same way Na is having 2s2, 2p6, 3s1. So Na plus will be having 8 electronic configuration in the valence shell. Is it not? So that is what I have shown. So CuCl will be more covalent than NaCl. Okay. So these are the 4 points which is to be understood very clearly on the basis of Fajans rule. Now apart from this, we also need to know how the solubility differs. Okay. That we will see in the next lecture.